Hello, DGWMT Modified Tour fans. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Oh, shoot. Hang on. Forgot to hide my taskbar, yo. That's not how to do it. Thankfully, nobody watches the streams anyways, but... There we go. I think we're good now. Alright. Hello, R2R Broadcast Network. Why are you question marking me? Are you practicing? No, I'm streaming, man. I'm broadcasting. I'm not I don't drive modifieds in the NSS iRacing series anyways. I'm doing the late models and the mini stocks. And the trucks. If that ever works. I still don't know what was wrong with the 2008 trucks, man. They were fine. All you had to do was up the brake bias and they were fine. But people gotta complain. People gotta complain. Anywho. I'm not gonna do that, man. Zach, I'm not doing that. They can't hear me anyways. Unless they're watching the stream, they can't hear me. We'll be rolling off the grid here for heat number 1. It'll be Kyle Crane on the front. It's going to be Ken Zeems on his outside. 3rd place, Colton Horvath. 4th place, Kyle Gazinski, who is our brand new points leader after last week. P5 will be Michael Bast. And then 6th will not be me, very obviously. And then rounding out the field, it'll be Devin Gula, the owner of the league, running for another non-points event. Or, I guess not event. He's just not running for points tonight. As per usual. I'm getting a call that I will not answer. Anywho. It's 1 degree this time by Kyle Crane. Oh, wow. I just realized my mistake. Nolan Crane, your pole sitter. I believe this will be the only heat, so... He's going to make out the entire field here. So whoever wins this heat goes up to first. Whoever gets second, whatever. We're going green, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag is out. Michael Bass had a little bit of a rough start there in the back. But it'll be Nolan Crane as the end of turn 1. A massive jump by Colton Horvath to clear Kyle Kaczynski there into turn 2. They had it before. They're staying about the same. Nolan Crane getting a little bit loose. Right behind him, Ken Zeems makes a little bit of contact. Heading to turn 1. The 10 gets on the apron. Looks to the inside. Can't get there in time. Still Ken Zeems and Kyle Crane, 2nd and 1st. Seems as the field is the exact same as how it started. We're going to see if that stays the same for the rest of this heat as Ken Zeems is all over the back bumper of Nolan Crane. Out of turn 4, Kyle Crane. Oh my God! Oh, hello, Amani. I'm sorry. I'm not racing. Oh, the 60's around. The caution will come out. Ken Zeems and Nolan Crane get together off of turn 4. And that's going to move Colton Horvath up to the top spot. And Michael Bast made it past Kyle Gazinski. He will take 2nd. We'll show a replay of what happened there. I just have not gotten to making a replay graphic, man. I need to do that, but I just haven't. I'm not sure why. Anyways, we're going to see what happened here. We're going to look at the far chase cam of Ken Zeems. He looks to the inside. There's not a lot of room there. Not a lot of room on the inside. Makes contact with Nolan Crane, and that's what throws the number 60 around. I know I got something to do. I have multiple things to do right now. I have a lot of things to do. Oh, I'm not off of this camera. Silly me. Should probably change off this camera. Here we go. Okay, we're going to move back up to the front, which will be the number 60. Oh, Nolan Crane will get his spot back. I believe that call was made by the officials to give the number 60 his top spot back. But second place will be the number 10 of Colton Horvath as the pace car enters pit road, and we're going green yet again. Oh, a little bit of contact between the number 10 and the number 16. Now as they head to turn 1. Side by side between Ken Zeems and Kyle Kaczynski for 4th place. Ken Zeems was looking to take a spot on the inside. White flag will be out. The number 60 is Nolan Crane. We're going to look at this battle for 3rd. Let's head to the line. Michael Bass makes a little bit of contact with the outside wall. Coming to the line, it's going to be Nolan Crane, your winner of Heat 1, and by an inch, Michael Bass over Ken Zeems. And now we'll move on to the 93 lap feature. So as we saw off that finish right there, it'll be Nolan Crane on the pole. Then it'll be Colton Horvath in 2nd place. I believe this is Colton's first race in the league, so we're going to see how he does tonight. Started off strong in that heat, 2nd place. He did okay in qualifying. Seems like we're already rolling off. Ivan Gulo realizes he's not built for this, so he's going to be starting from the pits. He was going to start last anyways, but he decided to take it safe and start from the pits. We'll go through the lineup as soon as the thing comes up. Hello. Hello, Crimson Rose. Aren't you Jordan? Or am I mixing you up with someone else? I kind of forgot the rules, I'm sorry. I think this is the most viewers I've ever had on this live stream, and you guys aren't even here for the stream. You're just here because you guys are mad that I'm not there. Anyways, we're going to start with the lineup as the pace car will enter pit road. First place, Nolan Crane. 2nd place, Colton Horvath. 3rd place, Michael Bass. 4th place, Ken Zeems, as we are green flag racing. 5th place will be Kyle Kaczynski. Into turn 1, they are side by side for the lead. Wheel to wheel heading into 3 and 4. Coming off of turn 4, they make contact. The 60's hard on the wall. Cautions out. The 60 with the 2nd wreck of the night. Both accidents tonight have been involving him. We're going to see what happened here between him and the 10. Well, it seems like the 10 just got loose off the corner, made some contact with that 60 car, and around he went. Nolan Crane is getting unlucky tonight. Very unlucky for that number 60. That will move Ken Zeems up to the top spot. Lap 4 of the 93 lap race. Michael Bast, a real-life modified driver out of Smyrna Speedway. I believe he got his first podium last week, so yeah. Oh no, real life, my bad. Real life hobby stock driver. I was thinking of I don't know who I was thinking of. Real life hobby stock driver got his first podium last week. Pace car will come in. Devin Gulo now has a chance to catch up, and we are green flag racing. Ken Zeems with a big jump over Michael Bast. They're side by side, Nolan Crane and Kyle Gazinski to the third place spot. They are 2 by 2 for second and fourth. Oh, a little bit of contact there, I believe, coming off the corner. Oh! Ooh, Michael Bast into the wall, gets moved by, I believe that was Nolan Crane. I'm not sure who it was. But Michael Bast gets moved out the way for his position. And it'll be Nolan Crane up to third. And Kyle Gazinski makes his way up to second. First and second is the battle for the points lead right now. Not Nolan, what am I talking about? Kyle Gazinski with the upper hand over Ken Zeems by, I believe, 40 or 50 points. Could be wrong, though. Ken Zeems showing he's still got it. He wasn't here last week, but now this week he's right back at it, and he is dominating so far. Kyle Gazinski slowly catching up, though. He's gaining a few hundreds every lap, as you can see on the left of the screen. Gained a 10th from 2 laps ago. So Kyle Gazinski, he's grown. He's definitely grown over the season. Earlier in the season, he would barely be up front. You would never see him up front. He's usually mid-pack, but now he's keeping up with Ken Zeems. 5-time winner here in the DGWMT Modified Tour. He's got it on lockdown. And as I said that, Kyle loses the 10th over Ken Zeems, so. Ignore the foot, that is ice. Okay, just go thirsty, you know? A lot of talking to do. Seems there's nothing much going on out front. We're going to move to the back with this battle between Michael Bast and Devin Gulo. Devin Gulo slowly creeping his way up to Michael Bast as Michael blinks out there. Devin looks to the inside. Michael Bast way on the outside. Oh, they're wheel to wheel down the front straightaway. Devin gets it by a nose at the line. Kyle Gazinski is continuing to fall back behind Ken Zeems now. Devin has made the pass over Michael Bass. He will be in 5th place after that pass. Dang, hard. Hold up. Spit fired. Anyways, it's about to be a battle for second between Nolan Crane and Kyle Gazinski. And Kyle goes way wide there. You can see the tires are starting to fade on that number 90. And here comes Nolan Crane down the inside. He takes second away. Kyle possibly looking for the switchback. He just does not have the tires to do so, as he will continue to fall back behind Ken Zeems and now Nolan Crane. Now Nolan Crane is looking like he might be able to catch up to Ken Zeems before the halfway break. I'm not really sure, but we'll see how everything turns out. We may have a battle for third going on soon, as number 10 is catching up to Kyle Gazinski. Colton Horvath, his first race, as I've said before, showing off that he can be just as fast as these other regulars. He's catching up to Kyle Gazinski, the points leader. Crane is catching up to Ken Zeems ever so slightly. It's getting close between those two. Now Nolan Crane exactly a second behind Ken Zeems as we're closing in on 70 to go. Gone through 24 laps of this race when they get to the line. Colton Horvath is falling off behind Kyle Gazinski. Nolan Crane, he's looking really good today. He isn't usually this good. Or I guess he is good. I won't lie to you, but he's catching up to Ken Zeems. Oh, he just got into the wall. I'm commentator cursing everybody. I just did it with Kyle Gazinski, and now I'm doing it with Nolan Crane. Oh, he gets loose off the corner. Tires are wearing out on these puppies. Taps the apron there. Just a little bit loose off that corner as well. Hold on to it though. Now Ken Zeems is starting to pull away from Nolan Crane here. With 67 to go. 67! 67! I maxed out my mic there when I said that. Battle for third slowly starting to shape up yet again. And as soon as I say that, Colton Horvath drops like half a second. That's always nice. Seems like Devin Gulo is starting to catch up to the number 10 of Colton Horvath. Oh! Number 10 gets really sideways off the corner. He's going to keep it together, though. Great save. And now the 101 is starting to blink out behind him, but he's right on that back bumper. Looking down to the inside into 3 and 4. Is he going to be clear off the corner, though? No, he will not. The 10 is fighting strong on that outside lane, but not for long. It's going to be the 101 off of turn 2. Looking for the crossover into 3 and 4. He's there. He's looking for the spot. Side by side off the corner. Devin Gulo at the line. Number 10 still there, though. Little bit of contact. They're going to keep it going, though. And the number 101 will now take 4th place over Colton Horvath. As he blinks out. Number 10 is still right on his tail, though. It's always possible this number 10 can make a comeback on this 101. Because he is all over that back bumper still. He's not letting go. But now he might be, as he's starting to lose time a little bit. Oh, he's going to spin it. Number 10 spins it off of turn 4. Colton Horvath spins it on his own on the apron there. It is always hard to control these cars, especially when you hit the apron like that. We're going to give you a replay just to show what happened, and the officials are going to say that there was no halfway caution. This will be the halfway caution. And you can see right here, just barely touched that apron, and that's what gets the car sideways, and there's just no saving it at that point. Hard into that inside wall with that right rear. And now the number 10 will round out the back of the field. We're going to be seeing basically everybody down pit road other than Devin Gulo. He's going to stay out and be the only car left out on the track. And as he stays out, we're going to be looking at who is going to win the race off of pit road. We got the camera set up right here. It's going to be Ken Zeems winning the race off of pit road. Who will be second, or I guess third in the grid, as everybody's taking left and right side tires. It's going to be the number 60 of Nolan Crane. Fourth place is going to be the number 90 of Kyle Kaczynski, and then Michael Bast, and then the 10. And Devin Gulo decides, maybe I should pit. He is now in pit road. Where are they? There they are. All right. Ken Zeems now on the front row, your number 1 spot. Waiting for everybody else to catch up. Here they are. I believe we'll be going green this time because they're going to double it up. It's going to be Ken Zeems and Nolan Crane on the front row. Brand new tires for everybody in the field. But Ken Zeems did only take 2 tires, so we're going to see how that plays out for Ken Zeems in the number 6. As the pace car will make it sharp left into pit road. And we'll be going green yet again off of turn 4. Ken Zeems leads him to the green. He'll be clear of the number 60 as they head into turn 1. Side-by-side battle for 4th between the number 10 and number 16, Colton Horvath, looking to the inside. Devin Gulo looked like he's about to make a pre-bide there for a second, thought better of it. And now he's looking to the inside against Michael Bast. Now the field is single-filed out. Ken Zeems, your leader as of right now. Nolan Crane hot on his tail, though, not letting him slip an inch away from him. Touch the apron just a smidge there. Still about even with how far back he was last lap. He is not letting Ken Zeems go. Barely lost a little bit of time on that lap. Still right behind him though, not letting him go. As the field is basically in a bunch. Oh, the number 90! He saves it! What a save by Kyle Kaczynski, but he is now... Oh, Devin Gulo's around! I am not sure what happened to Devin Gulo, but the caution will not come out. As he spins it on his own again. Caution will not come out as the leaders are catching up. The 101. That's interesting that a caution did not come out for that. As there were 2 cars in an accident. But, whatever. Nolan Crane still right on the back bumper of Ken Zeems. And we'll go over those replays that we just, those crashes that we just saw. Post-race, unless another caution comes out. We're going to hope that it goes about to be an interesting battle for the front, or for the top spot. Nolan Crane is not letting Ken Zeems go. Ken Zeems needs this win to get back on the points lead. But Nolan Crane is looking for his first win of the season, and he wants it back. He's still right on the back bumper of Ken Zeems. Looking to the inside here. Just a little bit. Can't quite get there. But he is closing in on Ken Zeems. He is right on the back bumper. Not letting him go. Oh, he gets in the wall a little bit there, though. He's still right there. Nolan Crane not letting Ken Zeems have an inch of breathing room. Nearly made contact with him there. That was scary. He's trying to get down to the inside lane, but he just can't find the right time to do it. Trying to find the right moment. It's always hard to find the right moment to make a pass on another driver, especially at a short track, especially at a track like this in Smyrna where momentum is just so important to get those great runs down the front and back straightaway. And now, Nolan Crane starting to back out a little bit behind Ken Zeems, giving Ken Zeems just a little bit of a lead instead of being right on the back bumper. Really wants that spot over Ken Zeems. And now he's starting to fall back about a tenth of where he was before. And nobody else is getting anywhere near these front two, Nolan Crane and Ken Zeems. There's barely a competition between these two. Or, geez, what am I saying? It's barely a competition between the rest of the field against these two. They're both running nearly identical lines, just Nolan Crane's getting a little further out than Ken Zeems is. Finally, Crane is hitting the wall a little bit here. Ken Zeems a little bit wide out of that corner. Oh, Nolan Crane gets a little bit loose out of that corner. That's going to lose him a tenth over Ken Zeems. Oh, he gets sideways off of that corner yet again. Maybe the tires are starting to go out on this car. You know, we haven't done it all on my streams. We have not thanked our sponsors. So I believe that is what I'm about to do. Because I'm bored and I'm not trying to put up a bunch of commercials in case something happens. As you can see, Nolan Crane is still catching up. But we will go through the sponsors now, if I can find them. Here we go. We would like to thank our sponsors, Cody Norman. He is the yellow flag sponsor. Cody Norman Design. Oh, geez, what am I saying? Cody Norman Designs, excuse me. The Hard Luck Award is from Premier Racing Setups. But this will only be at Lanier, which is, or the final race, I guess, will be at Lanier. The 60 all over the back bumper of Ken Zeems. And now he will back out just a little bit. The series sponsor, Wiley Racing Performance, Highline Racing Network, sponsoring 5 races. All 5, or 5 sponsorships, excuse me. They have sponsored the Checkered Flag, the Restart Zone, Nashville Fairgrounds, 5 Flags in South Boston. So, good shout out to Highline Racing Network. I wonder how mad these. Oh my! I did not even realize Nolan Crane has taken the lead over Ken Zeems. Nolan Crane has passed Ken Zeems for the lead as I'm trying to read these sponsors, and he's put a gap on him. Very not intelligent of me. I wonder if they'll get up to this lap car before the race is over. Lap car being Devin Bulow. I guess that just happened, and I didn't even see it. I guess I need to pay a little more attention. But we'll continue to go through the sponsors. The championship sponsor, which is the championship between Kyle Gazinski and Ken Zeems, sponsored by Jolly Designs. Whichever one of those two gets the champ. Oh! Nolan Crane gets a little bit sideways off of turn 4. Here comes Ken Zeems down to the inside. Almost a little bit of contact there. Ken Zeems has to back out to not have any contact between him and Nolan Crane. He's getting real close between these two. And why don't we give a shout out to the race sponsor, Fearless Motorsports. They sponsored this race, the Instant Replay, and Myrtle Beach Speedway. So, shout out to them. Sponsor Rob's Custom Wraps, sponsored last race, which was Kern. They also sponsored Irwindale, North Wilkesboro, Southern National, Stafford, and Oswego. So, shout out to Rob's Custom Wraps. Regal Wraps and Designs sponsored 5 things as well, which is the Victory Lane, Lanier, Martinsville, USA, and Wisconsin. And the League Photographer. Let's shout them out. It is Infamous Sim Shots, which Devin misspelled in the message. It says Sim Shops. It is Sim Shots. But they're the League Photographer and Editor. And the final sponsor is Admin Box for anyone that likes to host races. Or if you also own a league, use Admin Box. Put all your little commands on there, stuff like that. It's really neat. And that will be it for the sponsors. So there you go. And that will continue with only 19 laps to go after this qualifying. Devin Bulow getting a little distracted. He's going to move out the way of the leaders, though. So we'll let these two keep battling it out for the lead. It has gotten really close between these two, almost contact. Now Devin has a front row seat to this battle. Keep up, that is. Getting closer and closer to the finish here. Barely keeps it out the wall, out of turn 2. And now right on the back bumper of Kyle Crane. Oh my God! Why can't he just change his iRacing name now? It's so much easier to read off the iRacing name. Just change the name, man. Anyways, Nolan Crane still trying to fend off the hard-charging Ken Zeems. And Nolan Crane also looking for his first win. You know he's going to be defending like his life depends on it. Ken Zeems is looking for the points lead yet again after he lost it, I believe, for the first time in like 10 weeks or something. I believe he's had points lead all season pretty much. What a guy. He's looking for the run off the corner. He's looking down the inside. Ken Zeems. Almost contact. He gets really tight. Ken Zeems extremely tight. Oh my goodness, through 3 and 4. They're losing a lot of time over Nolan Crane, so. Ken Zeems still keeping up though. He's still holding his ground over the number Or, geez, what am I saying? Anyways, Ken Zeem's just trying to find a lane, but he just keeps getting loose off these corners. Probably due to something related to the arrow, I'm guessing. Taking the air off number 6. Oh, they're starting to blink out. That is never a good sign. Hopefully that was just for that little second, though. 10 laps to go after they cross the line here. It is getting closer than ever between these two. And with only 10 laps to go, we're going to probably see some desperation moves here pretty soon. Between the number 6 and the number 16. But Ken Zeem's right on that back bumper. He is all over that back bumper into 3 and 4. I believe there was barely enough room to fit a piece of paper between those two. Down the back straightaway and down the front straightaway. Still on that back bumper. Maybe even a little bit of... Oh, there was contact off the corner. Ken Zeem's into the wall. Don't worry, you're not late. There's still 8 laps to go. And there's a good battle of speed shaping up between Ken Zeem's and Nolan Crane. Oh. Here we go. Six laps to go when they come off of turn 4. Nolan Crane has been defending Ken Zeem's for the last 25 to 30 laps. It has only been these two for the battle for the lead. As there's almost a battle for 4th going on as well between Kyle Gazinski and Michael Bass. 5 laps to go now, winding down. And Ken Zeem's still is trying to find the right moment and the right lane against Nolan Crane here. He's going to look to the outside here. Why are we saying Zooey Mama in chat? Anyways. 3 laps to go now. Nolan Crane still trying to defend Ken Zeem's here. Ken Zeem's looking for a run off of turn 2. He knows he's not going to have too many chances left. He gets into the wall. That's going to ruin that run he had. But he's still right there on the back bumper. 2 laps to go. He's looking around the outside. He's there on the outside. Contact! The 60's in the wall. Nolan Crane tried to make a block, but he was just not clear of Ken Zeem. 1 lap to go. Oh, Ken Zeem's loose. Ken Zeem's really loose. That's going to give Nolan Crane a little bit of room outside the back door. And I believe that'll be the end of the battle. Nolan Crane coming off of turn 4. He will be the first, it's going to be his first win in the DGWMT Modified Tour. After an amazing battle, Ken Zeem's has already left the race. He is not happy with that finish. I don't doubt that there'll be a review over that one. Anyways, we're going to watch Nolan Crane burn it down over his first win in the DGWMT Modified Tour. What a battle to the very end between Nolan Crane and Ken Zeem's. I don't think he's finished quite yet. Trying to burn it down the front straightaway. He's going to do a Polish victory lap. Waving to all the fans out there in New Smyrna. A great win for Nolan Crane and some hard defense. And definitely some paint missing from that race car, but he got it done. Now he's going to do a few more burnouts. Oh, and he damages the car. I don't think you want to do that during burnouts, but he probably made enough money off of this race to repair that anyways. So I'm not really sure what he's doing here. But he will unevenly park it on the front stretch. And now we'll see what happened there with Devin Gulo and Kyle Gazinski. Well, it wasn't like... whatever. I'm not even going to try to explain it. Anyways, let's see here. What lap was it? This is the pace lap. So a few laps after this. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Okay. We're going to look at what happened here with Kyle Gazinski and the 10 of Colton Horvath. So, sheesh, ayo. So you see here, Colton gets really tight off the corner and makes contact with the number 90. What a save by the number 90 here. And then you see here, Michael Bass just does not lift. He just does not lift. He goes right into Devin Gulo. We're going to back it up here for you guys, but Michael Bass does not lift for this wreck and just wipes out Devin Gulo, as you can see right here. Devin Gulo barely kisses the inside wall. Anywho, we're going to get some interviews rolling. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get those going. Whoopsies. Don't want you guys to see that. Anyways. Anyways.
We weren't even touching at the first contact. We net coded. I got loose. I kind of went up and I was turning away, and they hooked me into him when we weren't even touching.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Devin, what do you need from me?
We should probably look at what happened with Nolan Crane and Kyle Gazinski when he went to the outside. Yeah, I will interview people, Devin John Gulo. I'm trying to show the people what happened between Nolan Crane and... What do you mean, Gyat? What is Gyat? What is Gyat on your screen right now? We just say anything. Anyways. Yeah, so we're going to see here just a little bit of net code there. Also, the number 60 just getting loose off the corner and overcorrecting there just a slight bit. Frame by frame here, you can see overcorrects it just a tad coming up. But you can see the net code right there, but I think they might have made contact regardless, even without the net code. And the number 60 just puts him and Ken Zeems into the wall there, coming into 3 and 4. So, yeah. Anyways. Ken Zeems got out of here about as quick as he could. All right. I don't even know who Colt Race is. I think that's Colton Horvath or whatever his name
Colton
was.
Race is fine.
All right. Colton Race. Your first race in the league, I believe. Is that true? Or have you done one before?
Nope.
First race back.
First race back, yes, sir.
Have you ran this season, or were you last season?
I was this season.
Ah, okay. I got you. I just haven't seen you in a while, so I didn't know if it was your first race or not. Anywho, I believe you finished third. Did you finish third?
Third place. Yes,
Third
sir.
place.
Third place.
Pretty good finish for your first race back. How does it feel trying to warm back up to these race cars after not being in them for so long?
To be honest with you, it's a lot harder than I thought. I haven't ran for about 2.5 months. I've been focused on my dirt modifieds, so it felt good. It was just a bit, hard to get used to, not, entering the corner a bit harder and sliding.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a whole different experience trying to go from dirt to asphalt. But glad you didn't destroy your tires by drifting through the corners. Anyone you'd like to thank tonight for this pretty impressive third place finish?
Yeah, I'm gonna thank all my sponsors: Fitment 41, Downtown Kava, FX Automotive, my team, Valhalla Motorsports on the dirt side. Obviously, got to call out Graham Brewing. It's one of my teammates. He started a legit brewing company off of a joke. And obviously, shout out to my mom. She's in a box in ashes, but my biggest supporter still to this day.
That's sad. That made me
Yeah, I know.
sad.
I know. I know.
Rest in
It's
peace
okay,
to your
though.
mother.
Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Colt Race. Congratulations, and we will move on to Nolan Crane as Ken Zeems decides against having an interview. So, Nolan Crane, your first win. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels really good. We were fastest in practice, ended up getting the pole, and you know, the heat started off not very good. Me and Ken got together. I think he just got underneath me and turned me, and then got the lead back. Went on to win that, and then within the first couple laps, just a racing incident between me and Colton. We went over it and agreed that he kind of bounced off the wall, and I was kind of coming up, and we just got together. But then we were able to rebound from that. Once I got up to second, I was running Ken down, and then I made a couple of mistakes and lost time, but was running him down again, and then we got that halfway caution. He took two, I took four, and I figured the four tires with over 50 laps to go were going to end up working better, and they did. I got to him around like lap 65 and gave him, it wasn't even a lot of contact. I wasn't even going to probably pass him off the corner. I got into him a little bit in one and two. He got sideways. I got to his inside, and then he just gave me the position going to three and four, and I never gave it back. We made that little bit of contact with coming to the white flag, and from what I saw when I went back and looked at it, we might have ended up making contact anyways, but the initial contact that put me up into him was a bit of net code. But yeah, it was an amazing race. It's one of the first opportunities in my very small opportunities that I've had when I've ran here to actually have as good of a battle as I did with Ken, and really glad to be in victory lane, and hopefully for season 3 I can show up more consistently and fight for a championship.
Yeah, that battle, as we winded down those laps, probably the best battle we've seen all season, or at least I've seen all season with my own eyes. Very impressive, you and Ken Zeebs there, all the way down to the last lap in turn one between you and Ken Zeebs. So, congratulations on that amazing win, that well-deserved win, I should say. You fought off a very hard-charging guy that's trying to take the points lead back. He's been in the points lead nearly all season. One of the best drivers in the league, if not the best driver, and you were able to hold him off and win against him. That's very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, Ken's an amazing driver, and I'm looking forward to more battles with him in the future. Depending on my schedule and what's going on next week, I more than likely will hopefully end up showing up. I know it's the final race of the year, so looking forward to. I mean, not going to be in contention for the championship, but just getting up in points and seeing where we end up, and then just looking forward to season 3.
Absolutely. Thank you for letting us interview. Congratulations on your first win, and hopefully there's many more to come for you and the number 60 team.
Yep, of course. Thank you.
Okay, so why are we saying hubba hubba in the chat? Why are we saying hubba hubba in the chat? Hubba hubba, drool, 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 izu, drool, 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 drool. What's that about? We're gonna skip over that. Was the gyat towards me too? I'm surprised the stream went under an hour, to be honest. With interviews too, only 50 minutes. I'm very impressed. Congratulations, DG Willen Modified Tour drivers. And it was 93 laps. That's like the longest race of the season. We got it done in like 30 minutes. Very impressive. Anything else the chat want to say before we end up the stream? Yeah, okay. Okay. What are all these emojis about? Why are we doing flustered, drooling emojis? There's nothing to be flustered about or drooling about after this race. Although Ken Zeems is the GOAT. I would drool over Ken Zeems. That's my guy. Okay. That'll be the end of it. That'll be the end of the stream. I love you all. That is okay.